Where are you watching from? How are you doing? What are you doing? I think I was just listening to somebody speak, like a podcast or something, and they were saying how this is like, I don't know, 100 or something days into quarantine or COVID, stay at home time. I don't even know what you want to call it. But well, how many days has it been? I don't know. It was like the beginning of March, I think I went into quarantine. What's up, Amanda, babe? Phoenix? I'm just asking everyone to put in the comments where you're watching from. Phoenix? Scottsdale? Are you in Scottsdale, Amanda? I should know that. Pretty sure you're Scottsdale, but I don't think I ever actually asked you that. So guys, let me know where you are watching from and how you're doing. Also guys, the point of this is answering people's questions and making sure that you get value from me sitting here, shooting my mouth off. I don't want this to be just self-entertaining for myself. I do want people to get value, so send me questions. Also, let me know. Please put it in the comments. You're an Anthem? Oh my goodness, Amanda. You are far from me. I thought you were like really close by. That is far, girl. Oh my gosh. I've been painting so much at home. Monica, that is the best. That is the best. And I've actually slowed down on my painting because I'm running out of space. My inventory is outgrowing the space I have available, so I'm not doing as much painting, but a little more like sketching for fun. But Monica, we are so lucky to have that. Those of you who are creative, Amanda, I know you're home designing. You're always working on something. Monica, you are an artist. So those of us who have that creative connection, I feel really fortunate because it is an outlet to put pent-up energy, pent-up emotion, stress, anxiety, fear. It's also just a great outlet to play. So those of you that have that, I think it's awesome. Hey guys, so thanks for joining everybody. If you're new here, I'm Laura Madden. This is ReFashionTALK Live. It's my IG Live segment I started, oh my gosh, March? Was it March, April? I'm not even sure now. As a result of the pandemic to, do something that I love doing, talking about clothing and art and sustainability. And also I just love talking on camera. So it's, again, this is like a creative outlet for me. It's a way for me to like take that pent up emotion and put it somewhere or, alchemize it into hopefully something positive. So thank you guys for being here. I do want to just talk a little bit about some of the Fashion by Art collaborations I've been doing. If you follow me on my ReFashioned Art page, that's where I share my art. Everything is upcycled. Just about everything is for sale. Everything, all are originals. And so I've been doing these Fashion by Art collaborations. I guess, Amanda, I would say Classic Reclaim was one of the first, even though we didn't actually auction a dress off. I was auctioning paintings then, I think. Amanda, we gotta talk about a Fashion by Art auction maybe. I don't know. I know you're an advocate. I know you're an activist for using fashion for good as well. But I've been doing these Fashion by Art auctions where I partner with the designer auctions the dress, I'm auctioning my art, and we are donating the money to a racial equality fund, foundation, or organization, a fundraiser. And this is all about raising awareness for Black Lives Matter and also raising money to go to some organizations that are doing good and also helping to move the curve, raise awareness, and elevate the Black and people of color communities. So it's all about elevating and doing for good, and I guess doing what we can, because there's always something, if you just like dig a little deeper, there's always something. So guys, thank you for being there, and I'd love your comments about that. Any, just looking at the comments right now, any suggestions, I'm open to it, or any other ideas for collaborating, ways we can do good, send them my way, please, because I really, I know there's tons of things that I haven't even thought of yet, but let me know. Also, Phoenix Fashion Week, they are doing a whole bunch of things. Amanda, if you're still on here, Phoenix Fashion Week, pretty sure you're participating in Phoenix Fashion Week and everything they have going on this week. They do have a virtual event, which, what's up, Charlene? Hey, girl. LA is here. We've got LA, we've got Anthem. Monica, are you Phoenix proper? I think you might be Phoenix. All right, guys. So let me see. Amanda, let me know. Phoenix Fashion Week, guys, make sure you get on Phoenix Fashion Week's page. It's PHX Fashion Week. And let me see, I have a few. So here we go. 4-day branding starts today. So make sure you get on Phoenix Fashion Week. They have a 4-day branding challenge, and Phoenix Fashion Week is all about uplifting emerging designers above all else. So, you know, they're really doing their part, pivoting in a huge major way, going virtual. They usually do so many amazing events in person, but now they are like majorly going virtual. So they are doing it. But guys, check out Phoenix Fashion Week again at PHX Fashion Week for what they have going on. And then their virtual event is their Style Trend Show. It's July 11th. So make sure you check out their Style Trend Show. It's just like cool stuff. A lot of amazing designers. Again, they're lifting up some more or less emerging brands, the smaller brands. And these are some of the brands, you know, if you're concerned about the environment and doing good for the environment, especially with, you know, fashion-wise, keep it simple, you know, support these smaller, more local and emerging brands. Amanda Jacobs, she's on here. She's one here, local in Arizona. Not only is she a sustainable brand, she's doing upcycling, but she's also local. You know, again, emerging brand. Upcycling, so she's doing a great justice for the environment, reducing waste, keeping items out of landfill, but you know, at the same time, a smaller independent brand just does not create the same waste that some of these other large corporate brands are creating, which we want to really get away from that as much as possible. Okay, so what else do I want to share? So this weekend I was in Sedona, did a little holiday weekend there, which Sedona is just so good. It's so relaxing. It's low key. And whenever I come back from Sedona, I feel like I'm like waking up from this long slumber, even though it was only a couple days I was there. You might have noticed I shared, on Friday that I was wearing, I don't think I even have a photo of it here. So I was wearing this maxi dress. This is not it. It looks very similar to this, but mine's in the wash because I wore it for 3 days straight and my dogs were literally all over me. But I wore the same dress for 3 days straight, and I did that for a reason, partly because I love the dress. It's a black maxi, it's easily mix and matchable, changing out the accessories, the belts, the jewelry, putting on a hat. But I actually wore the same dress, different belts, same jewelry pretty much. I wore this little flower in my hair. Gotta bring a little Chanel inspiration, right? Why not? And, but I wanna just demonstrate how easy it is to be sustainable with your wardrobe just by focusing on versatility and clothing garments that are highly versatile, and how you can maximize what you already have and extend the life of clothing you already have just by accessorizing, swapping out the accessories, the easy things. And especially if you're one for packing light and packing like a capsule suitcase, so easy to do. I love black, so I'm always gonna be wearing black, but so easy to do by just packing extra accessories, and you can wear the same thing as long as it's not getting dirty. Hey guys, thanks for jumping on. So this was the dress I wore. It's by Synergy Organics. Love this brand. They make pretty much all organic clothing. This dress is organic cotton. It is fair trade, which means, so this is the dress I wore for 3 days straight. I know it does look a lot like this, but this is a different one. But you know what? Fair trade is important, guys, because it means that they are paying their garment workers. They're treating their garment workers properly. And I'm going to get into a little more about that in just a few moments. But yeah, so that was the dress I wore. Vintage belt. Shoes were Tory Burch from my sister's closet, secondhand. And you know, my fashion advice, one of my taglines, my favorite taglines is, if you love a garment, if you love the clothes you have, wear them again and again and again and again. It's just one of the best things you can do for the environment is to wear the clothes you already have. And also at the same time, it's like, if you're someone who loves fashion, you love clothes, and you're a stylish, you know, you're a fashionista, then show your style. Show your style by showing your creativity, and like show off how savvy you can be by wearing the same garments over and over again, just by styling them, restyling, re-wearing them differently. So, hey guys, thanks for jumping on. You guys new jumping on here, let me know where you are watching from. Want to know. So far, we're pretty much here just like in the Southwest and West Coast, but let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know. But yeah, also, if you're looking for a brand, If you do want to buy new clothes, highly recommend Synergy Organics. Again, they use mostly organic fabrics. They're also fair trade. So they're doing good with their fashion, paying their garment workers, treating their garment workers well. So a little bit more about the garment workers. I just got off my global ambassador call with Remake. Guys, I know I talk about Remake all the time on here. If you don't follow Remake, you can find them here on Instagram at Remake Our World. Their website, which has tons of, inspiration as well as education, is at it's Remake Our World, or remake.world. My apologies. On Instagram, it's at 3-day weekend, long weekend brain, sorry. Follow Remake here on Instagram at Remake Our World. You can follow their, check out their website, remake.world. So guys, I just got off the Global Ambassador call, and there's just so much going on with the treatment of garment workers being totally unethical. It's just a huge social injustice that's happening in our world. Not only right now, it's been happening for a really long time, and I'm not going to go too much into this, except that I really want to encourage you, go to their Instagram page. They do have a link to sign a campaign that's going on right now that they started in March. It's called the Pay Up campaign. Again, this started on March 30th. And so they started this campaign to put pressure on tons, literally tons of brands have decided not to pay the factories for work that's already been done. And the result of this is that literally millions of lives are at stake. Millions of garment workers are now not going to be paid if these brands are not paying the factories. And so it's like people are going to be out of work, people are going to be starving, and it's just a huge problem. And so one simple little thing we could do is to sign the petition. So guys, again, the purpose of the petition is putting pressure on these brands that are not paying. Now, the good news, since March 30th, since Remake started the petition, the campaign, over 200,000 people have signed the petition. That's huge. Over 200,000 people worldwide have signed this petition. Now, as a result, also 17 brands have committed to paying for those back orders. 17 brands, that's pretty huge. This has unlocked, in getting those 17 brands to pay up, this has unlocked $15 billion globally to pay the factories, to pay the garment workers. $15 billion. In Bangladesh alone, $1 billion. That's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. So the more people we can get to sign this petition, the stronger it's going to get. There are still dozens of brands that have not paid up. And just to give you an idea, the brands that have not paid up, and this is just a sampling, Forever 21 has not paid up. Fashion Nova, Primark, Gap, Kohl's, Walmart, hey baby, has not paid up. JCPenney has not paid up. Sears and Levi's. Again, that's just a sampling. These are brands. Guys, please do not support these brands. And I know it's so sad. Levi's, such an American brand, and they have done so much good. But unfortunately, as of right now, they have not paid for back orders, pre-COVID back orders. So we gotta do our homework on this, and we gotta do what's right. So please sign the petition, support the brands that are doing good. And it's so interesting because a lot of people have been tweeting about this, and I just saw this commercial last night. I don't know, let me know if anyone else here has seen the Gap commercial where they claimed they've donated, I don't know, I think it's millions of dollars to, they've donated all this money. This is Gap, but Gap is still one of the brands that has not paid for their back orders, pre-COVID back orders. So it's like totally makes absolutely no sense. I'm going to find it for you right now. I actually tweeted it this morning. If you want to check out my Twitter, it's at I am Laura Madden. So Gap, oh no, Old Navy, forgive me, Old Navy, but still this is one of the brands that has not paid up. So Gap, Old Navy rather, they're owned by Gap. So they put out a commercial pledging $30 million for American families, but still they have not paid their garment workers, which are overseas in developing countries. And another sad truth of this is that there's a lot of racism and discrimination behind this. Most of the garment workers are people of color, brown and black people of color, and so these are the most vulnerable people. So huge problem, guys. Please head to Remake Our World here on Instagram at Remake Our World. Sign the petition to put pressure on these brands to pay up. Again, it's a simple thing you can do, but these are millions of lives we're talking about, and millions of lives, you know, getting these garment workers paid. The other thing I want to mention, and this is a lot of what the Global Ambassador call that I was just on with Remake a few moments ago. And this was mainly about addressing the garment workers in LA, which sadly there still is slave labor and sweat labor going on in LA, in our own country. The average garment worker in LA, yes, the US of A, the average garment worker earns $5 to $6 per hour. I think we all can agree that's not a living wage in the US. I think we all can agree. So please guys, check out at Remake Our World. It's really, really important. But yeah, so that's really what I wanted to touch on most. Again, guys, a little recap for my last Fashion by Art auction, which you may have followed me here or on my ReFashioned Art Instagram. That was with Lagos PHX. We did some amazing work and we donated some good money to at Reform Alliance. It's actually at Reform here on Instagram, and that's a nonprofit that's working to reform the criminal justice system here in the US. So they're doing amazing work. So thank you again, Lagos, for partnering with me. Actually, this was the dress, and I actually wore this. I'm gonna show it to you. I actually wore this on my live Friday, 100% linen. So guys, love this dress. Here's the bottom. Just a little extra color. I just love this mod. It's just like solid, well made. And this is one of a kind. If you really love this dress, again, 100% linen. It's about a 4. They have one that's more like a 6, or they have 2 left. They're more like 6 or 8. So if you were interested in something like this, again, 100% linen. It's pretty magical if you're living in Scottsdale or SoCal or Florida, even Texas. Linen is magical. But guys, there are 2 more of those. If you want them, please contact at Lagos PHX here on Instagram. DM him. The clothing is solid. It's gorgeous. It's one of a kind. Again, it's made with love. It's made with integrity. Those are the brands we want to support. Okay, so guys, join me this Friday. I'm going to have another Fashion by Art auction. Just want to put that out there. That is my live happy hour. And I do go live from this Instagram. I know it gets kind of confusing when you have like 3 Instagrams. But again, we are raising money. We are raising awareness for the Black Lives Matter movement. So please, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, join me this Friday for the next happy hour live Fashion by Art auction. Guys, follow Phoenix Fashion Week. Check them out for the events that they have going on this week. Again, local brand, also a Black-owned business. So let's do what we can to support them. And let's give them some love. I also want to mention, let me see, Lagos Phoenix. Check out Remake. Check out at Sammie and Dannie. Again, Keisha's a friend of mine. She's here in Phoenix, and she just opened a vintage store. I believe it's officially opening July 18th now, but please check her out at Sammie and Dannie, and it's, you know, vintage clothing, accessories, homewares, and she is, you know, doing the right thing. She's opening by appointment only, but she is opening July 18th, so I'm really excited to support her. So please check her out here on Instagram. And if you'd like to take a look at the shop and go shop, you can DM her. And hey, what's up? So guys, let me know where you're here from. Where are you watching from? I'm here in Arizona. Where, oh, it's gonna be like 110 today. I don't know. So always share what I'm wearing. Today is definitely like kind of a low-key day. Again, coming back from Sedona feels like waking up from a slumber, and 110 in Arizona, it's definitely like a day for the moo-moo, or maxi. We call it maxis these days. So just tons of vintage and hand-me-down jewelries. Actually, this necklace is from Redemption Market, an ethical boutique. They are online. Please check out Redemption Market. They are based in Arizona, but again, you can shop them online, and you know, they source ethical artisans from all over the world. So highly recommend checking out at Redemption Market. Got this fabulous gold-plated necklace from them. Great dress. This is from Scoop NYC. Got it at Goodwill. I think this was $1. I don't know. The prices there are so insane, but yeah, great, like black maxi, so simple. Tons of old bracelets, vintage. Yeah, these are all vintage. Had to wear some yellow today. And then this little flower, again, I had to bring some Chanel into the mix because it just makes me feel alive. I don't know why. I just found this flower in my archives here, and I've been wearing it since Friday. I don't know why. It's just, maybe it makes me feel like I'm on vacation just a little. Yeah. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining. Again, check out Remake, check out PHX Fashion Week, check out Sammie and Dannie at Lagos PHX as well. And make sure you check me out on my art page at ReFashioned Art. I do still have items I'm auctioning off to raise awareness and raise money for the Black Lives Matter movement. With the art that I'm auctioning off, there are 10 pieces. I'm matching and donating 100% of the proceeds. And with those pieces, it is name your price. You can pay $5, you could pay $50, you could pay $500, whatever you pay, I will match and donate to an organization of your choosing. And if you need ideas, then let me know, because I got plenty that I want to support and that I am supporting and that I do want to continue giving to. And so guys, at 11, just over a half hour, I'm going to be in my art studio doing a live art demo on my art page at ReFashioned Art. So if you want to check me out there, please do. It's going to be short and sweet because of the heat, and there's no AC in that studio yet. So yeah, it's going to be a quick one. But guys, I'm here every Monday and Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for now. And don't forget, Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, my live happy hour Fashion by Art auction. And that's on this Instagram. It's gonna be fun. Great time to, have a virtual happy hour, right? Why not? All right, guys, thank you for joining. And Amanda, hey, babe. Babe, I think we gotta do the next Fashion by Art auction with you. What do you say? You gotta let me know. I'm gonna reach out later today. We're gonna talk about that, see what we can do to do some more good with our fashion and art and our creativity, our creative minds. All right, guys, have an awesome day. Stay safe. I hope you are happy and healthy wherever you are. Bye-bye.